The dad of the sacrifice, a term of a Muslim nomad society named as the Bakarwals, had registered a appeal request for the position of the test to be excited due to concerns above the fairness of the country's court framework. The Jammu and Kashmir by the government had been opposed to the transmission of the test. The sacrifice's household had previously told they had be frightened to go everywhere in Kathua, wherever the society is mainly Indian. The instance will now be tested in the neighbouring country of Punjab in the town of Pathankot, on to Sunil Fernandez, the attorney who represents the lady's dad. The test is anticipated to restart in July. He's a win for us. House which we include, prayed for and the prey has been given, told Fernandez. Stunned a nationality the little, dead flesh of the sacrifice, whose sameness is secured by Hindu Act, was restored of a wood in isolation Himalaya area of Kathua in deceased January following an wide police force searching. But it was the terrifying detailed information how founded next a police force inquiry done social in April how saw the instance profit national focus, resultant in social protests in many decades of main cities. Police force say the youthful lady was stolen time gliding horses in a grassland on January 12. Of down there, it is estimated she was undertaken to a Indian shrine, wherever she was besotted and detained prisoner for 5 days. For how time, police force say she was abused often by several various men, a creature killed and discarded in a neighboring wood on January 17. Posthumous accountable signed how she had been choked to die. It is estimated how the 8 men charged of the criminality, all of whom are Indian, developed the lady's abduction as a tool of frightening the mainly Muslim nomadic people in vacating the area. 7 of the 8 include pleaded not those guilty to accusations of participation in the abduction, rape and assassination of the lady. The 8, who is a youthful, will go via a individual listening on a various day. It is not precise if the test of the youthful is as well departure to be transferred out external of Jammu and Kashmir. The test of the men has proven to be a thunderbolt rod in a portion of India boiling in sectarian tensions, flaring length detained grievances during both of Indian and Muslim communities. The country's Indian minority group has speak out in latter year, quoting fears above the inflow of several thousand Rohingya refugees in the region and which they say is an growing Muslim people. Kathua, a city in the southern portion of the country wherever the occurrence took location is most Indian. The nomad society the lady belonged to include historically excited among the 2 regions, mobile to Jammu in their domestic livestock for the winter months, up back to the Kashmir area while the snowing melts in the springtime. Social wrath the instance is amongst a line of top-profile attacks on female to include stunned India in latter months. In deceased April, thousands of human beings took to the gateway through India to outcry versus the insistent risk of sex abuse, in several of the greatest massive demonstrations detained in the nation with the rape and assassination of a woman school undergraduate in Delhi in 2012. About 100 sex assaults are informed to police force in India each date, onto the Domestic Criminality Accounting Records Office. Down there were almost 39,000 estimated attacks in 2016, and growth of 12% on the early year.